Moving ahead, the topic of our discussion today is modals. So modals are also kind of auxiliary verbs, but there is a little bit of difference between the helping verbs and modal auxiliary verbs. So there are 12, they are basically 12 in numbers. We can count them as like can, could, may, might, shall, should, would, used to, dare, need, must, ought to. There are some differences between the helping verb and the modals. You know, modals, a single modal can be used in all three tenses, whereas helping verbs are time specific. When we talk about modals, we can use one single modal in different time zones. For example, if we talk about could, we can use that in present, past as well as future. Now when we are making sentences with modals, we have to remember the structure that we generally use. So for any sentences that talks about present and future, the structure that we apply is subject plus modal plus verb first form plus object. For example, you can say I can speak English, he may go there tomorrow, you should be honest, we should follow traffic rules. Sorry, but remember that when we are trying to make a model with make a past sentence with a model, what we do is we use the structure subject plus modal plus have plus verb third form plus object. So to give a past sense with the model, we use have in order to make it past, because one model is used in present as well as in past. So how will we be able to understand the difference? I'll just give you one example. Like for example, if you want to talk about might, like it might rain tomorrow, and then we'll say it might have rained yesterday. So even if we try to remove the word yesterday or tomorrow, we'll just say it might rain. So which means we are talking about present or future time zone, but when we say it might have rained, means like we are talking in past possibility. So let us try to see all the models individually one by one. So we have can. So can is a model that generally is used to talk about ability of somebody or the capacity of something. For example, if I say मैं अंग्रेजी बोल सकता हूँ, it's the ability of a person. I can speak English. मैं भारी सामान उठा सकता हूँ, I can lift heavy luggage. Or you can talk about the capacity, क्षमता किसी चीज़ की. For example, I can say इस बॉटल में 1 लीटर पानी आ सकता है. So 1 liter, this bottle can have a liter of water. The ink of this pen can last for a month. So and then even like we use can in terms of permission. So it's basically for casual permission. When you want to talk to your friends, you'll say, can I borrow your pen? Can you come with me? Can I do this? Can I do that? So it's just in terms of taking permission. Now we talk about could. Could is about past possibility. For example, we say वे लोग आ सकते थे, हम लोग मैच जीत सकते थे, तो वी कुड हैव वन द मैच. मैं ये काम नहीं कर सका, so I could not do it. Could is the only model whose past we can also make with the same structure, subject plus model plus V1 plus object, and the other example is subject plus other structure would be subject plus model plus could plus have plus V3 plus object. For example, we'll say he could, I could not go, मैं नहीं जा सका. He could not have done that. वो ये काम नहीं कर सकता था in past tense. So could is about past possibility, and at the same time could is also used to take permission. For example, it is generally a polite permission with unknown people, like could I talk to Mr. XYZ, could I know your name? So can, could, they both are used to ask permissions. Then the next model we have is my may. May is used to show possibility. May is used to show respect with permission. May is also used for permission, so we show respect. And then may is also used to bless and curse somebody. So for example, all these words can, could, may, they can all be used for permissions. Can is a casual permission, could is a polite permission, whereas may is permission with respect. Now may talks about possibility. So may and might both talk about possibility. When there is more possibility, we use may. When there is less possibility, we use might. For example, it is a rainy season, but then for the time being the sun is there, so we'll say it might rain or it may rain. So we'll say it may rain because the possibility is more of, because it is a rainy season. So may, and then may is also used to express, you know, blessings and curse. For example, may you live long, may he die soon, may a snake bite you. Then we have shall. Shall is generally to show future intention. For example, I shall buy a car. The next is should. Should is to suggest somebody, advise somebody, or to do a social obligation, a duty that is that we have to abide by the society. For example, you say you should know, तुम्हें English आनी चाहिए, you should know how to speak English, you should know how to use English language, you should follow traffic rules, you should come on time. Then similarly with should we have ought to, that was generally used in past. Now it is not used a lot because it talks about strong obligation. हर हाल में करना चाहिए, you ought to obey your parents. Then we have must. Must is like certainty, निश्चितता, हर हाल में करना है. Must, ought to, should. So should is like little not very, you know, strong. So we'll say must. We, for example, the have to sense. For example, you must come on time, otherwise you'll be not allowed to enter the class. Then we have used to. Used to is a very sometimes people get confused with it. So used to is only model which is only used in past time. When we have talked about something that repeated in past, so we'll say used to. He used to buy books, he used to sell sweets. In that case we will use the model used to. It is not used in present tense. Sometimes people confuse it. For example, मैं क्रिकेट खेलता था और मैं क्रिकेट खेलता था. मैं क्रिकेट खेलता हूँ, आई प्ले क्रिकेट. मैं क्रिकेट खेलता था, खेला करता था, आई यूज टू प्ले क्रिकेट. हम लोग वहाँ अक्सर जाया करते थे. वी यूज टू गो देयर ऑफन, या वी ऑफन यूज टू गो देयर. Then you have need to and dare to. So these two models, need to and dare to, they are not used in affirmative sense. They are generally used in negative and interrogative sense. For example, you need not means ज़रूरत, necessity. You need not worry, तुम्हें परेशान होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. You need not earn money. I'm capable enough to feed you. Similarly, dare is also not used in positive sentence. So dare to, how dare you come here? How dare you come here? And then like you dare not do this to me. So we will use dare. Sorry, I was talking about like, so dare, need to, and then dare. He needs to. He needs. When we will use to with need and dare, then we will use that in positive sense. Otherwise, need and dare as a models, they are used in negative and interrogative sense. You need not worry. Then if we make a positive sense, we will say he needs to worry. He needs to do this, he needs to do that. That's a use of a verb, not a modal verb, main verb rather. So dare to is also same like dare, how dare you do this. And then when we'll make a positive sentence, we'll say he dares to fight a lion. That's a positive example, positive sentence. So generally as a model, dare and need will be used as negative and interrogative sentences. So these are 12 models that we use in our sentences. So I'll just do a recap of it. Can, ability, capacity or permission. May, possibility, bless or curse or permission. Might, possibility. So when there is more possibility, we'll use may. When there is less possibility, we'll use might. Then shall is future intention. Should is suggestion or social duty. Ought to is strong obligation. Then must is certainty. Need is necessity. Dare is objection or a kind of, you'll say courage. Sure, how dare you? You dare not. So we have can, could, may, might, shall, should, would. Sorry, would I have missed. I'll just explain that. Used to, dare, need, must, ought to. So would, used to, can, could. So can, could, may, might, shall, should, would, used to, dare, need, must, ought to. So I've not talked about would. And used to, as I told you, it is only used in past tense for past repeated action, something which used to happen in past, जो हुआ करता था, अब नहीं होता है. Now would is also a model which has varied sense. One is like a future unsurety, we'll say, I would buy a car. It talks about future unsurety. But at the same time, it is used as a conditional also. When we talk of imaginary situations, for example, you say, if I were a king, if I were a bird, I would fly. So would is used as a conditional when we talk about imaginary conditions. So we use would to talk about the outcome of these imaginary situations. So if I were a king, I would go there. That's it. I'll just give you an exercise. You have to do this, and then whatever questions you have, to contact me. Thank you.